What's up guys? It has been a long time since I've made a vlog, so if you've watched my previous videos and you're back here, thank you for coming back to my vlogs. Obviously I'm not traveling long term anymore. I've settled down back in California and I'm quite liking it. It's nice to have a stable life, but obviously I still love traveling, so I'm going to travel when I can. And for this trip I'm going to India. Okay, so here's what the journey is going to look like. I have a 14-hour flight to Shanghai, and like last time I have a layover there, but this time it's 20 hours, so I'm actually going to get out and go into the city, stay there for a night, and then the next day I have a 7-hour flight to New Delhi, so that will be my first stop in India. Let the journey begin. Alright, fast forward to Shanghai. I'm leaving the airport now. Similarly to last time, I had to get the 24-hour visa, so I had to fill out a temporary exemption card, one of those foreign arrival cards for temporary stay in China. And now I'm heading to the magnetic levitation train, which will take me into Shanghai. From there I have to transfer to a metro so I can get to the stop close to my hostel. Alright, so this is the stop closest to my hostel, People's Square. And when I first switched to the metro from the magnetic levitation train, I went 2 stops the wrong way. So that totally happens all the time. Misinterpreted the signs. And now, thanks to Maps.me, I've gotten this far, and I have the hostel saved on Maps.me. So should find the hostel soon. Alright, I think I'm almost at my hostel, so I'm going to turn off the camera for now and I'll catch up with you guys later, probably tomorrow. Good morning. It is December 23rd now here in Shanghai. It's about 8 in the morning. I got up a bit early because I actually felt pretty rested after about 7 hours of sleep, and I wanted to check out 1 or 2 things this morning before I have to head back to the airport. I don't want to be tight on time because one thing that was different this time in Shanghai with my layover was that I had to pick up my bags because the flight out of here is the next day. That means today. So yeah, so I want to get there plenty of time. But before that, I want to go to check out this cool viewpoint, and we'll go there soon and then grab some breakfast. My understanding is that this is the old part of the city, and I could see there's definitely a lot of European architecture influence on this side, and over here is the new side of the city, more modern, obviously much taller buildings, much more of them anyway, and that famous building with the needle, I forget what it's called, I'll post it on this video, but it's pretty cool. And in between the old and new sides is the Huangpu River. Glad I was able to see this before I left and went to India. Okay, I'm at this wonton place for breakfast now, and yeah, someone I met last night at the hostel recommended getting some wontons, and I know they're good, so I found this little place on the way back to my hostel, and I saw one of the pictures that said wonton noodles, And when I came inside, I didn't find it on the menu, so I just pointed it outside the shop to the lady who works here. So that's what I'm getting. And here's some Chinese money, the yuan or RMB. It's about 7 yuan to $1 US, I think. That looks really good. Alright, so I'm back on the maglev train, and the funny thing that happened was that I noticed that the single ride or the single way maglev plus metro pass that I got yesterday was good for the metro for 24 hours. So I went on the metro and I realized that that metro actually goes all the way to the airport. So I could have gotten off at Longyang Station, which is this station, or it kept going all the way to the airport. So I tried doing that, but it only went a couple more stops and then it just like stopped and turned back. Don't know why it didn't go all the way to the airport. So I ended up coming back here to Longyang Station and I had to buy the single way pass for the maglev to go to the airport. So at least I tried, and luckily I left early to head to the airport, so got plenty of time, and now off to the airport. And welcome to India, my 25th country. Super excited to be here.